At the core of the turmoil of the 21st century, where chaos and uncertainty reign, there exists an ancient philosophy, still as relevant as it was millennia ago. Stoicism, born from the reflections of Zeno and crystallized in the words of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, offers a beacon of wisdom. This text is a journey not only of knowledge but of internal transformation, taking you to the heart of what it means to be Stoic in the modern era. We will start with the Stoic principle. "It is not the things that disturb us, but our interpretations of them," said Marcus Aurelius. At the core of Stoicism is the understanding that we have no control over external events, only over our reactions to them. In this frenetic world, filled with incessant stimuli, cultivating a Stoic mind means learning to separate our emotional reactions from what truly happens around us. At the heart of Stoicism are four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues are the compass that guides Stoics in navigating the complexities of life. The Stoic understands that, although we cannot control everything that happens around us, we have complete autonomy over our perceptions, intentions, and actions. The importance of perception. One of the most powerful ideas of Stoicism is that our perception of things can be more troublesome than the things themselves. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised, "If you are tormented by the appearance of things, it is not the things that disturb you, but your own evaluation of them." In today's world, this translates to understanding that the way we interpret events, news, and even social interactions can be the source of our distress or serenity. Stoicism and modern individualism. Unlike modern individualism, which often places the self at the center of the universe, Stoicism promotes a sense of responsibility and interconnectedness with others. While it emphasizes personal control over emotions and thoughts, it also recognizes the importance of our duties to others and society. In the 21st century, Stoicism offers a response to chaos and information overload. It teaches us to focus on what is essential, to differentiate between what we can and cannot control, and to seek serenity amid turbulence. In an era of constant stress and anxiety, Stoicism emerges as a beacon of clarity and stability. Thus, Stoicism, far from being a relic of the past, is incredibly relevant to our times. It provides us with tools to navigate an uncertain world, teaches us to focus on our own improvement, and to view adversities as opportunities to grow in character and resilience. It is an invitation to look inward, to find peace that transcends external circumstances. Number 2, self-mastery and inner strength. True strength, according to Stoicism, comes from within. It is a battle not against the world, but against our own internal weaknesses. Seneca teaches us, life is like a play. It doesn't matter how long it lasts, but how well it is performed. To live well, we must seek self-mastery, controlling our passions and desires instead of being enslaved by them. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Roman emperors and Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of self-mastery with his words, "The best revenge is to be unlike the one who committed the injustice." The challenge of self-mastery in the 21st century. In the digital age, we are constantly bombarded by stimuli that test our self-control. Social media, 24/7 news, and constant pressure for success and perfection can easily lead us astray. The Stoic practice of self-mastery becomes not only valuable but essential for maintaining mental health and serenity. And what are the practices to cultivate self-mastery? Daily reflection. Start and end the day with a moment of reflection. Ask yourself, what are the things in my life over which I have control? How can I respond with virtue to things beyond my control? Exercises of discomfort. Stoics often engaged in practices that reminded them of their ability to endure hardships, such as fasting or exposure to cold. These exercises serve to remind that comfort is not always necessary for happiness. Positive internal dialogue. Cultivate an inner conversation that reinforces your ability to deal with challenges. Remember the words of Epictetus. It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Self-mastery leads to serenity, a state of inner calm that allows for a measured and balanced response to life's events. This serenity is true strength, quite different from the idea of strength as power or domination over others. It is a strength that comes from within, an inner fortress that no external circumstance can shake. Self-mastery and relationships. Self-mastery also positively impacts our relationships. By becoming masters of our own reactions and emotions, we can respond to others with greater understanding, patience, and empathy. This creates deeper and more meaningful relationships. Self-mastery and work. In the workplace, self-mastery manifests through a balanced approach to challenges and stresses. This does not mean suppressing emotions or being impassive, but rather recognizing and managing emotions to maintain clarity and effectiveness. Self-mastery is therefore a powerful and essential tool in the Stoic arsenal for living a fulfilling and meaningful life in the 21st century. It allows us to face adversity with calmness, make wiser decisions, and live in accordance with our deepest values. Lesson 3. Overcoming destructive emotions. Within Stoicism, emotions are viewed as natural but often irrational responses to our perceptions and thoughts about the world. The challenge is not to avoid feeling emotions, but to learn to understand and manage them. Seneca, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, described anger as an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured, suggesting that negative emotions can poison our reason and judgment. How do we identify and confront destructive emotions? The first step is to recognize when an emotion is starting to take control. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Is this based on reality or my perception of it? Understand the roots of the emotion. For example, anger often arises from a sense of injustice or frustration. Ask, why does this make me feel angry? Is there another way to view this situation? Stoics use reason to reorient their emotions. This may involve changing your perspective on an event or recalling Stoic virtues such as patience and acceptance. The importance of emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to quickly recover from negative emotions. Stoics believed that by strengthening our resilience, we can face life's adversities without being consumed by destructive emotions. As Marcus Aurelius said, the adaptable mind turns what is imposed upon it into something useful. Some practices to develop emotional resilience include: imagine challenging scenarios and practice how you would respond calmly and rationally. This mental practice prepares you to deal with real situations. Write about your emotional experiences. This helps process feelings and gain clarity on how they affect your behavior and thoughts. Mindfulness practices help keep the mind focused on the present, reducing the tendency to react emotionally to past or future events. Transforming emotions into positive action. A vital aspect of managing emotions in Stoicism is transforming them into positive actions. For example, if you feel frustration over an injustice, instead of giving into anger, use that emotion as a catalyst for constructive and virtuous action. Overcoming destructive emotions does not mean denying their existence. On the contrary, it is about understanding them, managing them, and using them as catalysts for personal growth and virtuous action. Lesson 4. Virtue as its own reward. At the heart of Stoicism is the notion that virtue, defined as excellence of character, is the supreme good and its own reward. Unlike contemporary notions of success, which often rely on wealth, power, or pleasure, Stoicism sees virtue as the true source of happiness and fulfillment. As Marcus Aurelius stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In an era dominated by the pursuit of instant gratification and material success, the Stoic message of virtue as an end in itself offers a refreshing perspective. It challenges us to look beyond the external and focus on developing internal qualities such as integrity, honesty, resilience, and compassion. And what are the practices to cultivate virtue? Reflect daily on your actions and intentions. Ask yourself, have my actions today reflected virtue? Where can I improve? Identify individuals, historical or contemporary, whose lives exemplify virtue. Use their stories as inspiration and guidance. See difficulties not as obstacles, but as opportunities to practice and strengthen your virtues. Each challenge is a test of your character. In the Stoic pursuit of virtue, we find a deeper and more meaningful path to life. Instead of measuring success by society's standards, we measure it by our own growth and contribution to the greater good. This provides a sense of purpose that goes beyond the material and the immediate. Practicing virtue also enriches our relationships. By acting with integrity, compassion, and justice, we build stronger and more meaningful bonds, creating a community based on mutual respect and care. The Stoics believed that the true test of virtue comes in times of adversity. When faced with challenges, how we respond reveals our character. Thus, difficulties should not be feared but embraced as opportunities to demonstrate and deepen our virtue. Embracing virtue as its own reward is a powerful path to a life of satisfaction and meaning in the 21st century. By turning away from the constant pursuit of external approval and ephemeral pleasures and instead focusing on cultivating virtuous character, we discover a source of joy and peace that is unshaken by external circumstances. In the modern world, where the temptation to stray from the path of virtue is constant, Stoicism offers us a compass to stay steadfast in our pursuit of a truly good life. The fifth and final lesson, creating a community of fortitude. While Stoicism emphasizes the importance of emotional self-sufficiency and self-mastery, it also recognizes the essential need for connection and social contribution. As inherently social beings, our well-being is closely linked to that of the community in which we live. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "What is not good for the beehive is not good for the bee." In the 21st century, the Stoic application of virtues such as empathy, justice, and compassion is crucial in building strong and healthy relationships. In a world often fragmented by divisions and conflicts, the Stoic approach of prioritizing the common good over personal interest can be a powerful antidote to excessive individualism. And what are these practices to foster a strengthened community? Practice active listening and open dialogue in your interactions. This helps build mutual understanding and respect, pillars of any strong community. Engage in activities that promote the common good, whether it's volunteering, participating in community initiatives, or simple acts of kindness in daily life. Share Stoic principles with others, not only in words but through actions and examples. This can inspire positive change in the community. The practice of Stoicism can transform our interpersonal relationships, promoting greater understanding and tolerance. By practicing patience, compassion, and empathy, we can overcome misunderstandings and strengthen the bonds that unite us. The Stoic focus on community well-being reminds us that our own happiness is linked to the happiness of others. By contributing to the well-being of our community, we find a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on virtue, self-mastery, and inner fortitude, provides us with the tools to create and sustain a strengthened, resilient, and compassionate community. By applying these principles in everyday life, we can effectively contribute to collective well-being, and by extension, our own well-being. In a world that often seems divided and tumultuous, the Stoic approach offers a path to unity, understanding, and lasting peace. You have just embarked on a transformative journey through the universe of Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that resonates deeply in the heart of the 21st century. This was not merely a voyage through the past, but an awakening to a future of endless possibilities, where you are the master of your destiny, the captain of your soul. Imagine for a moment how your life could be transformed by applying these ancient principles. A life where external chaos does not disturb your inner peace, where every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every interaction is a chance to spread kindness and understanding. If this vision resonates with you, if you feel that burning flame of curiosity and desire for growth, then I invite you to join us on this ongoing journey. Each video, each discussion on this channel is not just an exploration of ideas, but an invitation to turn these ideas into actions. By subscribing, liking, and commenting, you are not only supporting this channel, you are becoming a part of a vibrant community of wisdom seekers, individuals who, like you, yearn for a life of depth, purpose, and inner peace. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Time is the most precious resource we have, and every moment is a chance to grow, learn, and connect. So I ask you, are you ready to take the next step on this journey? Ready to uncover even more secrets of Stoic wisdom and apply them in your life? Join us now. Subscribe, like, comment, and share, and let's together explore the depths of Stoic wisdom and discover how it can illuminate our path. Remember, at the heart of serenity is the strength that shapes the world. Your Stoic journey continues here. Don't miss a single moment. Until our next encounter, continue your journey with courage, wisdom, and above all, with an open heart. This is your moment. Embrace it fully.